TenTon here, and today I will be discussing my theory on Barry from the Hardcore series. Go check it out if you haven't seen it, because spoilers are about, ladies and gentlemen, spoilers are about. You don't want to be spoiled on literally every single season. Go watch them before watching this video. Pause it right now, come back in like 3 weeks. I don't care, just don't get yourself spoiled. These series are too good to have yourself spoiled. Anyway, now, what is my theory with Barry? My theory has to do with Barry's death order. And Barry, in terms of hardcore, Barry was the first winner. So, back in the day, people always saw Barry of like, oh, he's the good one. He's the badass. He's the one that can definitely win. He's almost always the last one alive. He's so good at the game, yada, yada, yada. But lately, Barry has been dropping the ball. He's been dropping the ball. He's been dropping the ball a lot lately. As I said in my own video, he's been sucking that dong for the longest time. His record speaks for itself and how wishy-washy Barry can be in hardcore. Barry will either rise to the top and be a champion, or he'll fall on his face and die in the sand. There's no in-between with Barry, and as his record shows, which I'll now show you, Barry, in terms of death order, back in the old days, he won Season 1. He died 5th in Mine Z, but to be fair, everyone died in 3 episodes, so what does Mine Z really say? Like, he did really good in Minecraft 2. He did really good in Mine Z. And then you look at his other placements. First, second, first, third, second, first. Barry has it rough when it comes to hardcore. Barry's record is very bad. Now, the theory that I'm trying to propose here is that Barry in hardcore will do good under these situations. Generally speaking, seasons where the players are not in a lot of danger are generally seasons Barry does better in. In Minecraft 1, for example, they're rarely in any serious danger. Like when they go to the Nether, it's dangerous, but they're not in like life and death mode for a majority of the trip. Barry's generally safe. Minecraft 2, for example, Barry generally is a cautious player, so he wouldn't go out into to the dark and get into a lot of trouble. So he was generally fine. He stayed nice and safe in the house, and a lot of people died off, but Barry generally wasn't one of them. Barry generally stayed safe in the house or in the mine for most of the season. And of course, Barry in that season, he had to hunt for Wither Skulls all by himself for the longest time. So, Barry showed in that season how careful and cautious he can be and how good of a player he is. Go on to Mine Z2. That season's kind of the exception to the rule, as they're in danger constantly, but they're really only in danger for the ones that get the poisoning. Like the people that get poisoned, get the zombie AIDS. Those people are in constant danger. Barry never got zombie AIDS. Barry, for the most of that season, was just walking behind people and he had to fight the occasional zombie. He wasn't in any super serious trouble. And, well, I can't really say much about Daisy, but look at his other seasons. In Terraria, Barry they were in constant danger. There was always monsters around, and Barry went outside in the middle of the night when he shouldn't have and got himself murdered. Diablo 2, they were swarmed by enemies and Barry got killed. Terraria 2, same thing as Terraria 1. He went out into the field of monsters with Jeff in the middle of the night and got himself killed because he was in constant danger and he just couldn't get out. Minecraft 1, they were in the Nether with Dean and Caddy and with angry zombie pigmen, and he got bodied. And he stayed in danger too long. He fought a Wither and he didn't have enough time to heal. He was still in danger when the zombie pigmen killed him. Season 5, they decide to go and rush a frickin' mine shaft, in a frickin' abandoned mine shaft, on episode 7, and Barry gets murdered by cave spiders. They got into a dangerous situation too early, and Barry suffered the cost. Mine Z2, actually, to be fair, for Mine Z2, Barry did die in the last episode. However, that area was extraordinarily dangerous. Like, if you fail one jump, you die. Barry naturally failed at the second jump, and he died. In Starbound, in Starbound, they weren't in danger that constantly, and Barry kind of killed himself by accident. So I'll give Gary a pass there. Minecraft Season 7, they tried to enter that cave way too early, and they were in way over their heads. And Barry got in way too much danger, and he died. The theory I have constructed says this. If Barry is in a nice, safe environment, generally he'll do well. Barry does not do well under high pressure and in very dangerous situations. Based off his hardcore record, that really seems to show. Barry in seasons like Minecraft 1 and Minecraft 2, where they're in very little danger a majority of the time, he does extremely well in. Barry in Mine Z2, for example, Barry is in little danger the entire run. It's just walking to a location and fighting the occasional zombie. Barry is rarely in trouble. Everything in these seasons where Barry does well is generally nice, calm, and safe. Barry's rarely put into a very dangerous situation early. Any kind of situations where they have to fight something early and where Barry has to be in combat constantly, generally speaking, he gets into a lot of trouble and can die very quickly. Barry's entire hardcore record is heavily focused around this. Barry is the glass cannon. Barry is extremely good if he's kept safe, but if he gets up close and he gets too personal with something, it is going to kill him. Barry's hardcore record out of the main 5 is easily the most inconsistent and the one that's the most wish-washy. Heck, Dean has a better hardcore record than him. And Dean in the earlier seasons was a whack job half the time. But, hey, it goes to show. Dean's more wild, wacky playstyles help him get ahead in some cases. And Barry's methods... Barry is not a bad player by any means. Heck, he's top 5, because he should be. He's ultimately not the best by a large margin. And Barry does a great job in the seasons he's in, and he does help, but, oof. Barry has a fight or flight kind of mentality, a sink or swim. He ain't got no helicopter mom to save him. If Barry is put into a bad situation, generally speaking, 9 times out of 10, or in this case, 4 seasons, Barry will die. Probably first. And this is coming from a guy whose Barry was my favorite player back as a kid, so don't think it's anything against Barry. I love Barry. He was my favorite player. Seeing him win Minecraft 1 was one of the reasons I got attached to the show as much as I did. Like, I always loved to see Barry. It's just sad to say, nowadays, I don't expect a lot out of him due to his record, and due to how Barry, generally speaking, will get himself killed very early if he's not careful. It's Jared with explosions all over again. That's what Barry really is. He needs to be in a nice, safe environment where things aren't going to try to murder him. Because if he's put in that situation, generally speaking, Barry will die. So what do you guys think of the theory? Do you think it's right, or do you think I'm dead wrong? Leave it in the comments below. This has been TenTon. Peace!